What's up, gamers? Squirrely here. Thanks for joining me. As always, I had to post a quick video for you guys about something that's very, very important to the TF2 community, especially those who are involved in trading and unboxing and in high-tier trading and unusual trading and all that good stuff. And that question is, when the heck are we going to get new unusual effects? It's been so long, and the summer update should be right around the corner, I'm hoping. We're halfway through June already, so summer has started for sure. It's the 4th of July weekend, or the 4th of July holidays coming up, and just over 2 weeks. I'm hoping Valve and the developers can push this out. That way they can relax, take some time off, enjoy the holidays, and not have to, be stressed out about another update they have to squeeze in right before Halloween, Scream Fortress. But anyways, within the next 2 weeks, maybe 3 weeks, I'm hoping that they release the summer update. And I really hope they come out with new unusual effects for cosmetics. I was thinking you know what? They've been doing a lot of skins. They always do new crates, new keys, new cosmetics. They've made some updates and patches to parts of maps and competitive and stuff. But I was thinking, we haven't had a new unusual effect in a long time, it feels like. So I looked it up, and I was right. It's been almost 2 years since we've had a new unusual effects added to the game. So it was Scream Fortress 2016. They came out with 4 new unusual effects for cosmetics, so basically your hats, and then 4 for taunts. So I don't know about you guys, but I feel like we're more than overdue for new unusual effects. I'm always super hyped to see new unusual effects, especially back in the day. You could kind of expect new unusuals to come out with every update, especially every major update. So summer would have one, Christmas I don't think usually had one, but summer and Halloween would have them, or at least one of the other. So every year you got some big update that had unusual effects, and traders would go berserk. Everyone would jump in trade servers and just unbox and go crazy. And I think Valve makes a lot of money when they do this, because when the new unusuals come out, no one really knows what they are yet, but they know they're there, so people are unboxing like crazy to see what they are. And then also people right away are looking at them and say, okay, is this going to be high tier, low tier, mid tier? People are investing, is this one going to take over the new burning effect? Is this one going to be higher tier than that effect? Also, if you can unbox them on a MISC, which as far as I know, you haven't been able to unbox a MISC in a very long time. That's why there's no new effects on racks, viewfinders, antlers, stuff like that. Apparently they just made it so you can't unbox them anymore, which it bothered me for a while, because I would love to get a Nebula rack. Exquisite rack with Nebula, I'd be all over that. And some of the other effects too I think would be cool, because I want to stack them. I want to wear 3 MISCs at a time and make these crazy loadouts. That's kind of what I'm known for. But you can't unbox them. It's probably just to keep them from being flooded, right? If there's a million MISCs, then they're kind of not rare or popular anymore, right? They're not as valuable because there's just so many of them. So it kind of what keeps the hierarchy and the tiers in order. And actually, I give Valve credit for this, because in TF2, you think about it, they could make an unlimited supply of skins, crates, weapons, maps, unusual effects. They could just go on and on forever and ever. But then what happens if there's just too many of everything? It kind of dilutes it, right? It's hard to differentiate between things, and things don't become as rare or popular if it's just a million of everything, right? So people are, always saying, add more maps and add more skins, add more usual effects, and the Steam market is just flooded, or the Steam Workshop is just flooded with all of these things, right? People would have a hard time picking out maps they like if there's 500 maps, right? And it'd be difficult to categorize the tiers of unusuals if there's 1,000 unusual effects and 1,000,000 hats, which there kind of already is 1,000,000 hats. Or same with weapons, right? People add this weapon, add that weapon. Well, you can't have 10 million weapons, right? Kind of defeats the purpose of having unique weapons. But the cool thing about TF2 is that you do get a ton of variety, so they can add pretty much, I think skins are fine. They could pretty much add as many skins as they want. But unusual effects, I think they have to be a little bit careful. They can't have a bajillion unusual effects, because you kind of lose the value if there's just so many, and they start looking similar after a while, and the high tiers and the low tiers start to mix together. And we've already kind of seen a trend, I've seen at least, and the really high tier all class hats are dropping in price, because there's just way more all class hats now. There's not 4 or 5 all class hats. There's 30 of them. So they all have to fight between each other to get trade offers, and the high tier ones especially are no longer super high tier and rare, because you can get a burning all class for 20 different hats now, not just 1 or 2. So that's kind of an example of what I'm talking about. But I've been waiting a long time for new unusual effects. I think it really increases unboxing. Traders get super hyped. They want to make new combos. They want to start tiering them and seeing where they're going to go. People start jumping on them and collecting them right away to kind of control the market, invest in new effects and stuff. And it's just a lot of fun to see what comes out of it. So if you guys jump on the Steam Workshop, there's a lot of cool unusual effects. Obviously, I don't think they're going to put ones in there that are geared towards like Halloween or other ones that are kind of specifically to an event. But if you look, there's a lot of cool effects that look like they could be summer. There's some that have a lot of color to them, a lot of energy that I think would kind of be a perfect fit for a summer update. So who knows? They might come out with effects that aren't even listed anywhere, but we'll see. Either my guess is they're going to release a new crate, of course, and a new key. They always release a new crate and a new key for summer. But what we don't know, are they just going to release new skins and make some updates for competitive mode and that's it? Or are they going to release a bunch of new unusual effects just for weapons? I think that would be pretty cool. There's a lot of unusual weapon effects on the workshop that are also pretty neat. Or are we going to get new unusual effects for cosmetics? That would be really neat. So let me know what you guys think. It's going to be a really cool update. If we don't get them for summer, I'm pretty sure we're going to get them for Scream Fortress. So we'll have to see. My guess is that we're not really going to get unusual effects for summer. It'll probably just be maybe some new weapon skins, some new crates, some new keys, some new cosmetics, kind of the same old. But for Halloween, Halloween's usually when we get new unusual effects. So my guess is that if we don't get them for summer, we'll get them for Halloween. But only time will tell. I'm looking forward to unboxing. It's been a while. Whenever there's an update, I look at the new effects or the new items. I'm like, doesn't look that tempting to me. So I kind of just wait and see how the market works it out. Maybe I can find a good deal. But if I see new effects, and especially if you can unbox them on a MISC, like if I can unbox an unusual rack on a new effect or the brand new effect, I'm definitely going to unbox more than normal. So Valve has a chance to make a lot of money off me, especially, or other people if they release new effects. But what do you guys think? Are we overdue for new unusual effects? It's been almost 2 years. Are you guys going to unbox a lot if they do release new unusual effects? Are you going to wait till Halloween, or do you have faith that they will come out this summer with the next update? So shoot me a comment below what you guys think, and I will see you guys in game maybe. Have a good one.